Hey, what's going on, guys? Just coming through with another update. Uh, Essentially, just wanted to go over two things. It's kind of dark outside. I just got off work about, I want to say, 3 hours ago. But just been so busy lately, working 10-hour shifts and stuff. But anyway, I'm trying to make videos as much as I can. New update. My internet at my parents' house sucks absolute dick. So I can't really upload videos from there because it takes like 4 hours to upload a 5-minute video. And my videos are about anywhere from 10 minutes all the way up to like 30. So that's not going to fly. So I'm going to try to make as much videos as I can. But going forward, it's just going to kind of be sporadic. I mean, not that it hasn't already been sporadic when I upload at random intervals, but just going forward, that's kind of where we're at as far as that goes. Just wanted to go over two things today. I came home today from my 10-hour shift, and my dad, he wanted to lay into me that it was my fault where I'm at in life and this and that. And to describe my relationship with my dad, I don't know if you guys watch Game of Thrones, but like, where I actually got the name Samuel Maxwell is from the character Samwell, because me and my dad were kind of like that relationship, because he sees me as like a failure, and the irony of this is when I was younger, and he's been doing this since I can remember, but as far as I look back, it started around like when I was 12. He would just call me like worthless, or a failure, or a fuck up, or just any variety of words like that. And I think that affects my well-being today, obviously. Low self-confidence and stuff. And I'm just gonna be looking around earlier, because I actually tried to make this video earlier in a different place, in a parking lot of this like church or whatever. Or I guess it wasn't really church. It was more of like a this is a random building. It might have been a church. I don't know what it was, but I was just looking for somewhere to record this because I didn't want to record it outside of my house and my dad come out and bug me about shit. I'm just like, man, I'm not trying to deal with that right now. But anyway, so I drove to this spot by this building. Could have been a church, but it was kind of out of the way. So like, but anyway, I got the police pulled up and said I couldn't record there, and I was like, that's cool. That maybe I could have been like doing a drug deal or something, or being a creeper or something. But so I kind of see why they didn't want me recording there. So I was like, you know what, I'll cut the video and re-record it later. So here it is now. I'm recording the video in a different place, not at that place. But anyway, don't think I'll be getting pulled over here, but just kind of making sure. So that's why I'm looking back and forth, because you guys know me. I'm not a drug dealer or a creep or any of that bullshit, but the police don't know that. So, but anyway, I just want to record this video. So, but anyway, so the first thing I wanted to go over was like, my dad was laying into me about being a failure and worthless and all that shit, and how it's my own fault. Like I was saying, it's ironic, he has been calling me that since I was 12, kind of setting me up to this point in my life. So, can't get a girlfriend, can't get, a good job, but he just doesn't understand the situation I'm in. Things were a lot different when he was younger than when they are now. And Sensual Heretic kind of explained this in a good way. Like, online dating has actually made it harder, because now you're competing on a global scale rather than like a local scale. So the standards have definitely changed since my father was younger, so I could see how he wouldn't be able to understand the struggle that I'm going through, or and the same thing with jobs. With the internet, marketing has gotten a lot wider, and the standards for even getting a minimum wage job are difficult. And I'm surprised I got the job I got, but like getting an actual like salary job, that is damn near impossible. Just the way the market is, and the people competing from other countries, other states. A lot of competition out there that back in his day, it was just on a local scale. So it's kind of like the same deal, but he doesn't understand these concepts. And I tried explaining to him, but all he could say was, it's my own fault, and blah blah blah. Like, this is the type of people, and he's not the only one. I've had other people tell me this, but I mean, it's coming from my own father, so it kind of hits at a different place. Normally I would ignore it too, because he's typically like this, because that's where I get my name. Samuel Maxwell. Samwell Tarly from Game of Thrones. That whole relationship with his father. But I kind of wanted to go over that, and then the whole Psychology of Sam album I got kind of reflects that too. But but anyway, so he wants to. These are the type of people that want to that would throw you in a pit of snakes, and if you die, they would say it was your fault because you couldn't get out in time. And if you did get out and you were like fucked up for the rest of your life, they would be like, well, you shouldn't have made excuses and got out in time. And it boggles my mind how people could think like that. But like they just don't understand the situation or the circumstance that you're going through. So they can't mentally, I don't know, I guess they just can't mentally comprehend that you're doing everything you can, and I mean, like, you can plant the seeds, but you can't make it rain, and they just can't grasp that idea. And I think it's in their nature to they need somebody to blame. If there's nobody to blame, then there's an issue. So for me personally, I don't blame anybody for my situation. I can't blame myself. It's just this is the hand I've been dealt, and I'm just trying to work with it, and hopefully one day things will change. But right now I'm just trying to stay afloat on the boat, trying to just trying to move my own life forward. And my dad's just on my ass about everything, and it's always been like that. But what do you do though? What do you do? You can't really do a whole lot. So I normally I just ignore it, but today he got my goat, so I'm just kind of ranting about that. The only other thing I wanted to kind of go over was just how like you ask somebody for some advice, or not advice, but like how to do something, and they'll be like, oh, well, I don't know, and then you could ask that same exact or you could tell that same exact person that you're doing something, and then they'll have like 10 better ways to do it, and your way is wrong, and it's the same exact thing. I'm starting to see that a lot in people. Like, this is kind of like an example, I guess, was like I didn't know how to do this thing on the computer with like this phaser and stuff. And I was trying to get this guy to show me how to do it. And this is like equalizers and stuff, and Fruity Loops and stuff. But yeah, he didn't know how to do it. So I was like, that's cool. So I ended up Googling it for myself and figuring out the answer and stuff. But later that week or whatever, and I was kind of testing him on this. I was like, I was kind of like, I just lost my thoughts. So I was kind of like, so I Googled it, found the answer, and I was just testing them, and I was like, so I figured out how to do this, and well, I didn't say that. I was just like, okay, well, here's how to do it, and he was like, oh no, you just do it this way, and this is actually a better way of doing it than what you're doing there. And then he tried to show me, and he didn't know what the fuck he was doing, first of all, which is fine. But it's just kind of weird how people act when you try to tell them you're going to do something. They have 10 better ways to do it. But when you ask them how to, it's like when you want to know how to do something, they don't want to tell you. But when you know how to do something, they have 10 better. Your way is wrong. That's what I'm getting at here. And I thought that was interesting. So I've been kind of playing around with that. So just kind of a weird thing I noticed as far as that goes. But anyway, I'm just gonna cut the video here. Don't have a I should probably get to bed soon, because working these 10s, I just get so fucking tired and I don't even have time to think about shit anymore. And my dad getting my goat really fucked the rest of his day up. So, but anyway, I'm gonna let you guys catch me in the next video. And yeah, and like I said, it's going to be kind of sporadic when my videos are. Also, my hard drive crashed, so I lost a lot of my music stuff, so I'm in the process of getting that back. But for the most part, I'm able to get it back. It's just going to be a kind of an interesting process. And I've actually already started on it, so it might actually be pretty much done. So I just gotta check on that and get that going again. But other than that, I'm just gonna kind of let it go with that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace.